Dan the Natural Man Show. Okay. Today it's Tuesday, and we're going to talk about something that, as a master herbalist health coach, people like me dig into. And I have over the years, when I bring this topic up with some of my clients, I notice they just kind of stop listening to me. They kind of glaze over. And I think one reason is they may not believe me, but the second reason is I think it makes them feel overwhelmed, because no matter what you do, there's still something else you got to do. Why it's so hard to stay healthy now. So today I'm talking about forever chemicals. Yeah, the forever chemicals and the BPA. We're going to focus on those two, because they've actually been studied. For some reason, some higher up brought it up to him apparently. But there's thousands of other chemicals that we could talk about. But we're not going to, because we're going to focus on BPA and forever chemicals. And what really irks me about this is these scientists who came up with these things, you can't tell me they didn't know that there's going to be a problem for human health. You're pumping hundreds of millions of tons of this shit on us. And our food supply, and our containers, and our clothes. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just observe things. And I think that a lot of these chemicals are made to make us sicker and kill us off earlier. And I definitely don't get into politics, but at least the current administration is addressing some of these things like food coloring and other things in our food, because it needs to be brought at least to our attention. Because a lot of these things in America they use in our food, they don't use in Europe and other places. The governments over there actually care about their people more than the American government cares about us, unfortunately. So why I want to bring this up today is I found an article today about forever chemicals, the PFAS types, the PFOA, the PFOS, these are forever chemicals. So they found one way to detox, and detoxification is part of my repertoire because it's necessary now. The world's so poisoned, we have to detox chemicals from the body. For instance, BPA. BPA has been linked as an endocrine disruptor. It actually makes you more insulin resistant. They're saying that this can be one factor that leads to development of type 2 diabetes, BPA. Okay? And it's found in a lot of your plastics and in your food cans, the lining of your food cans. So it's good to look for cans that say no BPA. But we could go further in that topic. If it says no BPA, they probably have lined it with something else, another chemical that could be detrimental. But, we're not going to get that deep today. We're just going to focus on BPA, and we're going to focus on the forever chemicals. So they found in a recent study on the forever chemicals, the PFOS family, that a type of fiber called beta-glucan found in oatmeal and certain mushrooms can help to detox your body of these forever chemicals. So they gave 42 men a supplement containing 1 gram of oat beta-glucan, a soluble fiber found in some foods, 3 times daily, just before meals, as that's when the body produces the most bile. Okay? The other 30 men were given a placebo made from rice. After 4 weeks, blood tests show that the fiber saw an 8% drop in 2 of the most dangerous PFAS types, PFOA and PFOS. These 2 chemicals have been found in drinking water, cosmetics, and even food packaging, and both are known to build up in the body over time. Okay, so researchers tested for 17 different PFAS compounds. They found that 70% of participants had 11 or more of them in their bloodstream, and every participant had at least 5. See what I'm talking about here? I mean, my teacher knew this years and years ago, and that's when the world was a lot cleaner, back in the 1950s. But he knew you had to get to the root, and the big root of a lot of our illnesses and our stubborn weight loss, when we can't lose weight, well, it's because they're full of these damn chemicals. And we have a regulation board that's supposed to protect us from all this shit. Apparently, they're not doing their jobs. So now, I don't know, was it over 100, almost 100 years later, we have more. There's over 100,000 different chemicals in the environment now. So yes, I do recommend everybody detox on a regular basis. Goes on to say, while the reduction seen was modest, experts said it's an important first step, especially since PFAS are infamously known to eliminate. They're difficult to eliminate from the body. Isn't that wonderful? It's almost like somebody designed it that way. Let's design a chemical that will easily get into people's bodies, and it's really hard to get out. Despite the growing concerns about the toxicity of PFAS, specific interventions to reduce PFAS levels in the body are limited, the researchers wrote. Where were the researchers when they were developing all these damn chemicals? And did they not do the safety test before they put it into the environment? I mean, come on. Beta-glucan has been shown to bind to PFAS in the digestive system, which might help you poop them out. Yes, I'm always talking about poop. Poop is important to get toxins out. So foods that are high beta-glucan include oats, barley, rye, wheat, shiitake mushrooms, reishi mushrooms, seaweed, and nutritional yeast. Wow, I recommend most of the foods on this list. Good. Lastly, forever chemicals used in everything from non-stick pans to fast food wrappers have been linked to cancer, hormone disruption, liver damage, and more. While eliminating PFAS exposure entirely may be difficult, dietary choices can help mitigate their harmful impact. So yeah, guys. Eat your fiber, like I always teach. Eat your fiber. Try to eliminate exposure to these chemicals as much as you can. It's impossible to be completely free of them. But we can only do our best, and we have to keep a positive mindset that we're doing the best. We're living the healthiest life that we can. This shit's not going to touch us because we're doing our part. We can't help all the evil in the world that keep poisoning us. But we have to believe in a higher power and do our due diligence. And don't worry about it. I live the healthy as I can. I detox on occasion. Hey, I know in my mind I'm going to be healthy because I'm doing these things, and there's something watching over me, and there's something watching over you. So that's how I look at it. But it's good to be armed with as much knowledge as you can. Knowledge is power in this world, okay? So there you have it, guys. And there's other things too, activated charcoal. A lot of people take activated charcoal on a daily basis to keep the toxins from, or to lower the toxic burden, okay? But this article, this study, beta-glucan is found in these high fiber foods I listed. Should be part of your daily diet. And get these foods, especially if you eat oatmeal, make it organic. Get organic, because oatmeal is full of Roundup if you don't, okay? And nutritional yeast, always get the Bragg's brand. So if you like this video, please like and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, danthenaturalman.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.